Acting U.S. Attorney Bill Essayli has requested a full threat assessment of California Governor Gavin Newsom by the Secret Service after his press office account over on X posted an ominous message about Kristi Noem. Wrote this up over at culturecrusader.substack.com. You can find the link in the description below. Encourage you to head on over there and become a subscriber. So at 11:17 a.m. Eastern Time, the Governor Newsom Press Office account posted this: Kristi Noem is going to have a bad day today. You're welcome, America. A couple of hours later at 1:37 p.m. Eastern Time, Essayli announced, "We have zero tolerance for direct or implicit threats against government officials. I refer this matter to Secret Service and requested a full threat assessment." Following this post at 2:20 p.m. Eastern Time, the Governor Newsom Press Office account shared an image of a headline stating, "Today, Governor Newsom signs a historic legislation package to protect immigrant communities. Hold Trump accountable soon." And obviously reposted that from the original post where he posted, "Kristi Noem is going to have a bad day today. You're welcome, America," indicating this is seemingly why Kristi Noem is going to have a bad day today based on whatever this legislation package is. However, I still think it's unclear exactly what the Governor Newsom Press Office account is doing, but many interpreted the original post as a threat against Kristi Noem. As an example, conservative pundit Matt Walsh wrote, "This is nearly verbatim what multiple accounts on this site were tweeting about Charlie Kirk prior to his assassination." For example, the Washington Free Beacon reported that the FBI was investigating at least 7 social media accounts that appear to have knowledge about Kirk's assassination before it took place. These include a post from Tally Hall Album, who wrote on September 3rd, "It'd be funny if someone like Charlie Kirk got shot on September 10th, LMAO." And then obviously has some reposts here, "Did I?" And then seemingly indicated that Donald Trump's life was going to be targeted on December 14th as well. Another account posted September 10th will be a very interesting day. Posted that back on August 6th. And then following Kirk's assassination wrote, "I plead the 5th." That was actually reposted by an account named Turbum75M. Saw Tyler June 30th that the Free Beacon says appears to follow Robinson's roommate Lance Twiggs on TikTok, where Twiggs' username is Lan Clottle. Following Kirk's assassination, that account celebrated his death, writing, "We effing did it." It's just sick, absolutely sick stuff here all around. There's also an account on TikTok, definitely not Jackson, that the Free Beacon claims is run by a so-called transgender. That account wrote this: Charles James Kirk, Mr. College Dropout, does not know what's coming tomorrow. Be ready. This isn't a threat. It's a promise. Another account on X at the Free Beacon reports is being investigated by the FBI. Nadra Galves wrote, "Charlie Kirk is coming to my college tomorrow. I really hope someone evaporates him literally," and then added in another subsequent post, "Let's just say something big will happen tomorrow." So obviously lots of people thinking that that original post by Newsom's team was potentially a threat against Kristi Noem. The acting U.S. attorney obviously submitting that post to the Secret Service to perform a threat assessment on Newsom and I guess anyone associated with that account and potentially his entire team. It's also possible that Newsom's team is attempting to provoke conservatives, right-wingers, and Donald Trump's administration into action so he can use whatever that action is in order to galvanize the left. I think we're kind of seeing something similar play out here with Jimmy Kimmel. They're trying to paint him as some kind of free speech martyr, despite the evidence to the contrary, to drown out the legitimate righteous anger over the assassination of Charlie Kirk. I definitely feel like that is something that is happening from these left-wing media outlets, from the Democrat Party. They are indeed attempting to try to paint Jimmy Kimmel as this free speech martyr in order to try to drown out the legitimate righteous anger that people have for the assassination of Charlie Kirk. I definitely think that is something that we are seeing play out, and it's something maybe Newsom is trying to maybe have another opportunity to do that with this post. However, it's unclear exactly how effective that tactic with Jimmy Kimmel will be at this stage. I do think a lot of people are seeing through it, and I think that is very good. And hopefully more and more people will see through it and realize just how wicked and evil a lot of these Democrats and their allies in the left-wing media, in a lot of these left-wing institutions, these university professors, video game developers, movie directors, television showrunners, actors, etc., are, and will ignore them and actually go on to encourage the Trump administration to take action for what these people have done and what they have been doing for years, trying to paint people like Charlie Kirk as villains when the truth is the opposite. But let me know what you guys make of this. Specifically, let me know what you make of the acting U.S. attorney here referring this post from the Governor Newsom Press Office to the Secret Service and requesting a full threat assessment. Let me know in the comments below. Remember to always be charitable, especially to each other, and to always, always speak the truth.
Why would you be afraid of the people? Why are you not afraid of God instead of man?